Product not yet rated.
Hi guys, my name is Ragnar Tørnquist. I'm the Senior Producer and Creative Director of The Secret World. Today we're going to be showing off a bunch of new stuff, including the Dragon new player experience, some cool new features, including achievements and lore. We're going to start with character creation, and as we see right here, we have the first screen in character creation, where you select your faction. Previously we've seen footage from Illuminati startup experience in New York City. We've seen the Templars in London. But today the focus is on the dragon, and we're going to create a dragon character right now and take a little bit of a look at our character creation. Contains what you expect the character creation to contain. So let's cycle through some of the heads here. These are the base heads. These are heads you can use as a starting point for creating your own head. We'll have a lot more variety at launch, of course. You can also vary the skin color, so let's go with this one. Looks pretty nice. Then we can change the eyes in order to modify the face a bit. Change the eye color as well. Maybe go with green. Green is always good. Change the noses. Again, we're going to have a bigger selection of this at launch. I think we'll go with the first one there. Looks good. Then lips we can change. And then finally the jawline we can modify. Right there, that looks good. Okay, let's jump over to the hairstyle section. So here we have a bunch of different hairstyles available for your character. Anything from punk to not punk and girl next door. Let's go with something boyish. That looks sexy, so let's choose that. Facial hair color, we can do the eyebrows, get those red as well. And then finally, makeup. There will be a lot of different makeup available. We have one extreme example here. Let's just go au naturel and look plain and simple instead. Alright, so for the clothing, we'll have a good selection of clothing available in character creation, but most of the clothes players will earn in the game through completing dungeons, decks, rewards of various kinds. And they can also buy clothes in a clothing store in London using in-game currency. So we have a variety of items here, but let's go with just this top. For the legs, we have some camo pants and some hot pants as well. But I think we'll go with jeans. They look good. And then finally the shoes. Some boots and sneakers, but I think the red sneakers look best. Let's use those. And then finally we can do some character size adjustments. I think we'll stick with the middle on that one. Alright, finally, you'll be able to create your name. Since this is a game set in the in the real world, you'll be able to have a first name and a last name and a nickname. And in this case, we've appropriately chosen Dolly as the nickname. All right, let's jump into Soul. And I'll let Joel Bylos, who's the lead content designer, talk a little bit about the Dragon startup experience.
All right, today we're going to be walking you through the new player experience in Soul. As with everything to do with the Dragon, this is all about chaos, and so now the player has to kind of find their way and see what they can find or who they can find to lead them further on into the city. And almost immediately we encounter this strange child in a raincoat. And you can hear that there's some strange noises. And with the hub cities, each players will be able to experience social interaction in the hubs. These are all about being the social areas of the game. So in these places you have the auction house, you have the bank, you have fight clubs, you have dance clubs, you have theatres, you have all of these activities for players to take part in, as well as each faction having their own headquarters in the hub. And yeah, we really tried to recreate the feel of these locations in the world. So you have, London feels like London, New York feels like Brooklyn, and Seoul feels like Seoul. And if you've ever been there, I'm sure you'll agree. So as you can see ahead, we have a boutique hotel, which is one of the very important locations in Seoul. And this all ties into the sort of story mission. As the players play, they'll be repeatedly coming back to these locations to find out more information about what's happening in the secret world. And as you enter this place, you'll see on the right there's a karaoke bar. The karaoke bar is, again, a place where players actually pick up missions through hearing songs sung by the karaoke singers, which is pretty cool. So we're going to follow the child, the weird child, up the staircase and see where the child is leading us into the heart of chaos.
You're shy. Shy, confused, lost. You're not lost anymore. The dragon found you. And now, you found me. Everything happens for a reason. Every event, no matter how small, has consequences. They will ask you to do things, and most of the time, you will not know why, or what the consequences may be. It is the curse of the dragon. We do not know why we do what we do, but we do it, regardless, because they tell us it is right. From chaos, there is order. Order and clarity. The one moment of absolute clarity comes in that brief exhalation of ecstasy. When our minds are empty, we are receptive to the truth. Most of the time, you will not understand the reasons. You will not be able to see the consequences of your actions. But there is one event you must understand. One truth. It's my job to help you see it.
Every faction comes to this location, the Tokyo flashback, and all of them come through very different mechanics, which have all been revealed now. The Templars arrive here by the mechanic of listening to a madman prophesying on the streets of London. The Illuminati arrive here by being pinned down by a crazy doctor and injected with strange experimental serums. And the dragon arrive here, as you just saw, in a much more natural and organic way. So each faction arrives in this location in their own way.